Woodhouse writes, moment of great sorrow is what really spurred Padmini to take this book and finally bring it out. Valmiki says that, the Ramayana begins with Ma Nishada, the shloka, which curses the hunter for having separated two Krauncha birds at a moment of great happiness, and that is how the Ramayana really begins. Similarly, for Padmini, it was the separation from her child, Aparna Kamakshi, who is really the spirit of this book. She is there in every page of this work, and she is the one who really brings the book to life. Padmini is more of a narrator in this work because she is looking at everything from Aparna Kamakshi's point of view, and at every stage Aparna is consulted in this book, no matter whether it is the early years of the content and then onwards to the very production of the book and the bringing out of the book. And then you realize at one point that Aparna is not there, and then Padmini is writing in her own voice the rest of the book with a great determination and will to bring it out. Full congratulations to you for having brought it out so that we can read and enjoy. Now on to the book self-marketing and then self-pricing that you emphasized on the humor element in this book.
Oh God, okay, I know that one.
I was grandly telling my son Arun, no, I'm not scared of standing in front of people and talking. But now I'm not so sure. But I know that like me, Aparna is also feeling very happy that we're all here together. And writing of this book was one of the last joyful projects that we both did together. Now, Seetha was talking about our relationship to her. As soon as Aparna came back from the so-called interview with Seetha, she came and said, Amma, guess what? I've been offered a job. And so I said, wow, great. So she says, I told the editor that I'm a buy one, get one free person. So I said, meaning what? She said that she told her that if I come for work, my mother also will come. So that is how I ended up working along with Aparna on the comic magazine, and it was the most great, fun, happy thing that we did together. One of the many great happy things that we did together, the comic magazine. And like Seetha says, we found a really delightful and lovely friend in Seetha. Thank you, Seetha. So now I was a little scared that Sriram may say all the things that I have planned to say. Fortunately though, he said that I had quoted so and so and so and so. He didn't tell you what the quotes are, so now I'm going to tell you what they are. Now the first thing is, we think of ourselves as authors, right? So who is an author? Now our description is that an author is one man, or in our case two women, who tries to conquer a series of diabolical opponents like the editor, publisher, distributor and critic to reach his target audience, the reader. Okay, and the editor is a person who, in the pretext of setting your book right, converts it into an unidentifiable entity. Of course, George Bernard Shaw said, the road to ignorance is paved with good editors. Now, when you talk about a publisher, there's this anonymous author who said that if Moses were to come down the mountain now, he would be with the 10 Commandments, he would be spending the next 5 years of his life searching for a publisher. Okay. And when you asking now, there's this Christopher Hampton who said that asking a writer, working writer, what he thinks of a critic is like asking a lamppost what it thinks of a dog. And there's this guy who said that if the English language made any sense, the word lackadaisical should have something to do with the shortage of flowers. So being able to put your work in print and making a print-on-demand copy, even a handful of them, shows publishers and editors that you can follow through and finish a project that you wanted to do. So, and that is what we did. With my first two books, Nostalgia and My Love Good Lord, we self-published them. So like Sriram said, when I say self-published them, we did it all ourselves. We had one problem after the other, we just overcame those and we did everything ourselves. Now my daughter Kritika, who's standing over there, refers to the two of us as Twiddledee and Twiddledum. Since we spent so much time working and just being together, we behaved like two identically wired robots, you could say. So, wondering what to do next, we both simultaneously said, let's write a book on self-publishing. After all, we have so much experience. So that was how we started writing this book. Now, at this point, I want to thank Kritika. Not only did she design the book cover, but she suggested the tagline, the self-publishing route to self-discovery. Our book was supposed to be a self-publishing book first. Now, having given us this tagline, she helped me to increase the scope of the book to its present form, which is much more than what we had planned in the beginning. This new book talks about the roller coaster ride we went through in our efforts to self-publish those two books. And this has every type of pointer on the do's and don'ts of self-publishing, on life, about ourselves, about the publishing fraternity, and I in particular went through a period of intense self-discovery. So I think Sriram has told you all everything else about the book. So I'll stop by saying that. I hope you all enjoy reading the book as much as we did writing it. Now I have to look at Ashwin and say, Ashwin, are you going to save me now from my problem? I forgot to bring the...
So it's a great experience releasing this book. It's a book about an author's journey, about writing the book, and then all the processes that the author goes through to make it finally a published product. It's an exercise in self-publication at the end with a very, very moving personal story behind it. So now it's over.
இந்த புஸ்தகம் எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம் கொடுத்தது. எனக்கு இது நானும் என் பொண்ணுமா சேர்ந்து கடைசியாக பண்ணின புஸ்தகம் வந்து இந்த புஸ்தகம் வந்து நாங்கள் முதல்ல செல்ஃப் பப்ளிஷிங்கை பற்றி என்னெல்லாம் நாங்கள் கஷ்டப்பட்டோம், எப்படி பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு பாயிண்டர்ஸ் எல்லாம் கொடுத்து ஒரு செல்ஃப் ஹெல்ப் புக்காக எழுதுறதா ஆரம்பித்தோம். ஆனால் கடைசியில் வந்து எந்த காரியம் பண்ணினாலும் அதோடு நம்ம வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஏதாவது லேர்ன் பண்ணுவோம். நம்ம வந்து தட் இஸ் வி லேர்ன். நாங்கள் வந்து முன்னேற்றமும் ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் நடக்கிறது நம்மளுக்கு. அது மாத்திரம் இல்லை, பாதி வழியில் என் பொண்ணு இறந்து போயிட்டா. ஸோ எனக்கு வந்து என் பொண்ணு போனால் நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு துக்கத்தில் இருந்தப்போ நானும் அவளும் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்த புஸ்தகத்தை நான் முடித்தேன்னாக்க தான் எனக்கு வந்து மன திருப்தி வரும் அப்படிங்கிற எண்ணத்தோடு எழுதின புஸ்தகம். அதனால் இதில் வந்து செல்ஃப் ஹெல்ப் மாத்திரம் இல்லை, ஸ்டோரி ஆஃப் ஆர் லைஃப்ஸும் சேர்ந்து வந்து